While driving in a tunnel with no lighting, what should you do before entering? A. Turn on hazard lights. B. Wear sunglasses. C. Turn on headlights. D. Speed up to pass quickly. Answer: C. Entering dark tunnels without headlights reduces visibility, risking collisions. Always turn them on beforehand. What should you do if your brake pedal sinks to the floor while driving? A. Turn off the engine immediately. B. Pump the brake pedal quickly. C. Pull the parking brake without slowing. D. Accelerate to regain momentum. Answer: B. Pumping may build enough pressure to allow braking control in an emergency. If you're driving downhill and your brakes fail, what is the safest thing to do? A. Put the car in reverse. B. Turn the ignition off. C. Shift to a lower gear. D. Honk and keep moving. Answer: C. Shifting to a lower gear slows the vehicle using engine resistance. You're on a two-lane road and a school bus is stopped with flashing red lights. You're driving in the opposite direction. What should you do? A. Proceed slowly. B. Stop only if you're behind the bus. C. Stop until the red lights turn off. D. Honk and pass carefully. Answer: C. Red lights on a school bus mean stop in both directions unless there's a median. What is the best hand position on the steering wheel for maximum control in normal driving conditions? A. 10 and 2. B. 9 and 3. C. 12 and 6. D. 8 and 4. Answer: B. The 9 and 3 position gives better control and allows safer airbag deployment. When parked facing uphill with no curb, how should you turn your wheels? A. Toward the road. B. Toward the edge of the road. C. Straight ahead. D. Locked to the left. Answer: B. Turning toward the edge prevents rolling into traffic if brakes fail. On a multi-lane highway, the far left lane is generally used for A. Entering and exiting. B. High-speed cruising. C. Emergency stops. D. Passing slower vehicles. Answer: D. The left lane is reserved primarily for overtaking slower traffic. At night, when should you dim your high beams for oncoming traffic? A. Within 100 feet. B. Within 300 feet. C. Within 500 feet. D. As soon as you see headlights. Answer: C. To avoid blinding other drivers, dim your high beams within 500 feet. You see a sign with an orange background and black letters. What kind of area are you entering? A. School zone. B. No passing zone. C. Work or construction zone. D. Wildlife crossing. Answer: C. Orange signs indicate temporary construction or maintenance zones. What is the legal consequence of refusing a chemical test if suspected of DUI in California? A. Warning only. B. Ticket and fine. C. Automatic license suspension. D. Points on record only. Answer: C. Under California's implied consent law, refusal results in automatic license suspension. When driving through an uncontrolled intersection and another car arrives at the same time from your right, who has the right of way? A. You do, because you're on the left. B. You must yield to the vehicle on your right. C. Whoever is driving faster goes first. D. Yield only if you're making a left turn. Answer: B. At uncontrolled intersections, the driver on the left must yield to the driver on the right. What does a diamond-shaped yellow sign indicate? A. Regulatory instruction. B. General warning. C. Construction zone. D. Directional information. Answer: B. Yellow diamonds are used for warnings about potential hazards ahead like curves or animal crossings. Which of the following actions is illegal when passing another vehicle? A. Passing on the left when safe. B. Exceeding the speed limit to pass. C. Returning to your lane before an oncoming car is 200 feet away. D. Using your left turn signal when returning to your lane. Answer, B. You may not break the speed limit, even while passing. You are allowed to cross double solid yellow lines only when A. Passing slower traffic. B. Avoiding construction signs. C. Making a left turn. D. Turning into a driveway only when posted. Answer, C. You may only cross double yellow lines to make a legal left turn or enter/exit a driveway. What should you do if a traffic light is green but the intersection is blocked? A. Proceed slowly. B. Enter and stop in the middle. C. Wait until you can fully clear the intersection. D. Honk to alert drivers. Answer, C. Never enter an intersection unless you can fully pass through it, even on a green light. A traffic signal with a solid yellow light means A. Speed up to cross before it turns red. B. Stop if it's safe to do so. C. Continue without slowing. D. The light is broken. Answer, B. A solid yellow warns the light is about to turn red, prepare to stop. If your vehicle begins to skid on a wet road, what is the first action you should take? A. Slam on the brakes. B. Accelerate quickly. C. Remove your foot from the gas. D. Turn the wheel sharply. Answer, C. Removing your foot from the accelerator helps you regain control during a skid. What does a flashing red traffic signal mean? A. Slow down and yield. B. Caution, proceed through. C. Stop completely, then proceed when safe. D. The signal is broken and should be ignored. Answer, C. A flashing red light is treated the same as a stop sign, complete stop required. When parking uphill next to a curb, how should you position your front wheels? A. Toward the curb. B. Straight ahead. C. Away from the curb. D. Doesn't matter if in park. Answer, C. Turn wheels away from the curb to prevent rolling into traffic if brakes fail. If another driver is tailgating you, what is the safest course of action? A. Brake suddenly to warn them. B. Speed up to create distance. C. Move to another lane or let them pass. D. Ignore them and maintain your speed. Answer, C. It's safest to allow aggressive drivers to pass to avoid road rage or accidents. What is the penalty for not stopping at a crosswalk with pedestrians present? A. Warning. B. Fine and points on license. C. Arrest. D. Only a verbal warning if safe. Answer, B. Failing to yield to pedestrians in a crosswalk can result in fines and DMV points. What should you do if an emergency vehicle is approaching from behind with flashing lights? A. Stop in your lane. B. Move to the right and stop. C. Speed up to get out of the way. D. Pull into the median. Answer, B. Always pull to the right and stop until the emergency vehicle has passed. A white rectangular road sign usually indicates A. Speed limit or regulation. B. Construction warning. C. General caution. D. School zone. Answer, A. Regulatory signs like speed limits are typically white rectangles. When are road surfaces most slippery? A. After prolonged rainfall. B. During snowstorms. C. The first few minutes of rain. D. Only in freezing conditions. Answer, C. Rain loosens oil on the road surface in the first minutes, making it very slippery. What should you do if your accelerator sticks while driving? A. Turn off the car immediately. B. Shift to neutral and brake. C. Pump the gas pedal repeatedly. D. Pull over and wait. Answer, B. Shifting to neutral helps you slow down safely while avoiding engine damage. On a highway with several lanes, which lane is generally the safest for long-distance driving? A. Far left lane. B. Center lane. C. Far right lane. D. Emergency lane. Answer, B. The center lane is generally safer for cruising without merging or turning conflicts. A flashing yellow arrow for a left turn means A. Stop completely. B. Turn quickly before the light changes. C. Yield to oncoming traffic, then turn. D. You cannot turn. Answer, C. A flashing yellow arrow allows turns after yielding to oncoming vehicles and pedestrians. How far ahead should you scan the road while driving on the freeway? A. 5 seconds. B. 10 to 15 seconds. C. Just the car in front. D. 2 to 3 seconds. Answer, B. Scanning 10 to 15 seconds ahead gives time to react to hazards or changes. When is it legal to use a cell phone while driving in California? A. When traffic is light. B. Only on speakerphone. C. Never. D. Only with hands-free device. Answer, D. California law allows phone use only with hands-free equipment. What must you do at a railroad crossing with flashing red lights and a lowered gate? A. Stop and wait until the gate is fully raised and lights stop flashing. B. Drive around if you don't see a train. C. Honk to alert any trains. D. Proceed slowly if safe. Answer, A. Never attempt to go around lowered gates. Wait until the lights stop and the gate lifts.